Sleipnir may not be able to fly like Odin's horse just yet, but it's currently the biggest glacier bus out there. It rolls on 8 wheels that are each the size of a person and can go really far thanks to its 800 horsepower engine. To make use of all that power, you need a big ride, which is why Sleipnir is 15 meters long. Next to a high-rise building, it'd reach about the 5th floor when standing vertically. This means there's lots of space inside for passengers, with 47 seats available. Plus, Sleipnir's amazing off-road skills will give passengers a major adrenaline rush, since it can handle glacial crevasses up to 3 meters deep without any issues. Apocalypse Manufacturing is known for their wild customizations, with spooky names like Hellfire and Sinister 6, but the experts at the company wanted to take it up a notch and created a custom version of their own model, the Overlander 6x6. It started out as a Jeep Gladiator, but now it's a 6-wheeled camping vehicle. The team has added a shower, a canopy, a generator, a TV, and other features to make the most of the great outdoors. All of this goes perfectly with the camouflage paint and Hemi Hellcat engine. Depending on the setup, it offers 500 to 850 horsepower. A polar adventure on a sailboat? Why not? Come aboard the Icebird. This small but tough boat is built specifically for icy journeys. The unique features start at the front, where there's a 5-ton lead ballast device. The Icebird's hull is made of aluminium, and the sailboat is split into 6 watertight sections. The spar is pretty cool too. It's made of carbon fiber, and thanks to the Aero Rig technology, it's freed up the deck from running and standing rigging. There's enough room for 10 people on the yacht. Besides heating, there's also a washing machine, a water distiller, and even a bread maker. When it comes to ATVs, the real deal is way better than anything made by AI. Take the Profi Max for example. This bad boy is built to handle any terrain, on or off-road. It's got 3 axles, all-wheel drive, and a diesel engine with 152 horsepower that uses up to 30 liters for every 100 kilometers. You can carry a ton of fuel too, since the Profi Max can hold up to 2 tons of cargo. The vehicle can fit 14 people comfortably, and even has 6 bunks. Plus, it comes with a liquid heater. All of this will set you back $107,160. If you're suddenly hit with the urge to visit the North or South Pole, hit up Quark Expeditions. They're pros at taking tourists to these spots, and even offer trips on the awesome nuclear-powered Icebreaker 50 Liepobedi. Plus, they've got special helicopter tours too. With their 2 Airbus H145s, they can take you to places other companies can't reach. These helicopters are on board the Ultramarine, another Quark Expeditions ship, and can land in tough terrain. Where will they head to today? Maybe the Greenland ice sheets, or perhaps Snow Hill Island, home to a colony of emperor penguins. We're just outside the little town of Churchill, Canada, home to around 900 people. But it's not them we're here for though, it's the other locals. Churchill's known worldwide as the Polar Bear Hub. It's one of the rare spots where you can see these majestic creatures in their natural home. Hop on this bus and you can watch them safely and comfortably. There are even toilets on board. The bus has special low-pressure tires to keep the landscape intact, and its 210 horsepower engine uses about 57 litres of diesel a day. Even though it can hold 50 people, guides usually limit groups to 16 so that everyone can snag a window seat and move around freely. Polaris just dropped their new Expedition 2024 platform. The engineers combined the size of an ATV with the comfort of a Jeep to create an off-road buggy, complete with air conditioning. Depending on which model you pick, it can fit from 2 to 5 people. The ProStar 1000 Gen 2 engine has 114 horsepower and a ground clearance of 36 centimeters, so you'll have no trouble tackling new terrain. Plus, the Expedition 2024 has a huge 45-litre fuel tank, giving you enough juice to go 320 kilometers. It's also got the Ride Command system for GPS navigation and a 7-inch screen to show you data. And if that's not enough, the buggy's got all sorts of add-ons, including a plow. The 5-seater model will set you back $45,000. One of Nissan's mottos is shift expectations, and I think Chris and Julie Ramsey have really lived up to it. With Nissan's backing, this couple drove a Nissan Ara eForce electric car from the North Pole to the South Pole, covering a distance of 30,000 kilometers. This is a tough journey, even for advanced expedition vehicles. The only modifications made before the trip were beefing up the suspension and widening the wheel arches to fit 39-inch tires. Clearly, Nissan was confident their car could handle the trip. To charge the vehicle, they used plugs, wind turbines, and solar panels. In total, Chris and Julie spent over 9 months traveling, visiting 14 countries, and showing just how capable modern electric cars are. Back in 1998, Bill Swales was having trouble finding the perfect camping vehicle, so he decided to build one himself. As a wildlife photographer, 2 things were really important to him: comfort, since getting the perfect shot can take a while, and the ability to go off-road, to avoid competition and get closer to nature. That's how the Earth Roamer came to be. The first motorhome with this name came out in 2003, and now Swales' company sells a beautiful vehicle called the Earth Roamer SX. It's based on a Chevrolet 6500 with all-wheel drive, can seat 6 people, and the inside looks like a mini apartment with a living room, bedroom, and bathroom. It's powered by a 350 horsepower Duramax V8 diesel engine, has a fuel reserve of 378 litres and a fresh water reserve of 454 litres. The Earth Roamer SX also has 1.6 kilowatt solar panels that charge its 18,000 watt-hour batteries. Airboats S were created 10 years ago in 2014, and the manufacturing company made a great choice with their creations. Their over 1,500 boats help with various tasks and transport people and goods to remote places all year round. Take the Phantom 750K for example. It can carry up to 1.8 tons, and its 430 horsepower engine can reach speeds of up to 150 kilometers per hour. The 8-person interior makes it perfect for work, hunting, or fishing trips with friends. Plus, it has double soundproofing and tinted glass. And if you want something unique, you can use their online design tool to create your dream boat. The basic version of the Phantom 750K costs around $141,860. Mercedes-Benz Unimog trucks have been around since 1948. They were originally made for farming, but they quickly became popular with the military, firefighters, and even race car drivers. These trucks have left their mark on history, from the fields to the tracks of the Dakar Rally. It was only a matter of time before an Expedition version was created. The Eberkamp team has shown off their unique Unimog U300, complete with a living module. The walls are 65mm thick with multiple layers to keep the inside warm, even in winter. The Unimog's cool features are still there, like the steering wheel that can be quickly moved from left to right. The Eberkamp team also added a kitchen, a bathroom, and a living room that can be turned into a bedroom. What do you think of their work? How would you rate their skills? Since we've already talked about the Dakar Rally, let's check out another creation from the Kamaz experts. The 6345 Arctica truck, as the name implies, is built to handle the tough conditions of the Arctic. That's why it has an articulated frame, allowing it to safely navigate both marshy terrain and areas with temperatures as low as minus 60 degrees Celsius. Right now, there are two versions of the 6345 Arctica, a 4x4 and a 6x6, with the latter having a living compartment. This truck can carry up to 13 tons of cargo, and has a ground clearance of 67 centimeters, making it capable of overcoming both snow drifts and water obstacles. The Dozor Expedition tracked ATV offers great off-road abilities at a pretty affordable price of $47,429. For that cost, you get a vehicle that can not only drive at 50 km per hour, but also float at 10 km per hour. Compared to other models, its engine is on the smaller side, with only 65 horsepower, but it uses only 4 liters of fuel per hour. For tough missions, it can tow up to 2 tons of cargo and carry 6 people, thanks to its clever design features. For instance, the Dozor Expedition has a continuous fuel supply system for inclined areas, and an extra fan in the engine compartments that can be set to turn on and off at the set temperatures. Back in 1954 in Sweden, an engineer named Lars Lasson needed a car for his ice fishing trips. So he took an engine and transmission from a Volkswagen, added some tracks, and built the best snowmobile he could. And let me tell you, it's amazing. This simple but super practical vehicle has been put to the test by all sorts of people, from ranchers and oil workers to even NATO forces. And now, we've got an upgraded version. It weighs around 1.5 tons, making it easy to transport on a trailer. Plus, it's got a steering wheel instead of levers, and can fit 7 people, including the driver. But the engine's not from Volkswagen anymore. It's now a 50 horsepower Kubota turbo diesel. All of this will cost you a pretty penny, $85,000 to be exact. The Eural Next truck is known for being versatile, easily transforming into a tractor unit, a dump truck, or a motorhome. Instead of creating visually complicated designs like this one, the designers have come up with something similar to a bus, but with more comfort. The 2022 model can fit 4 people comfortably. The Ural's tough exterior is matched with a well-designed interior, complete with a kitchen, a double bed, appliances, and a larger bathroom. And if that's still not enough, there's even a trailer option with a steam bath and a sauna. The story of Ochre started in Australia back in 1985. Some mining executives noticed a need for small ATVs, and 3 years later, they presented their first prototype. Now, Ochre is one of Australia's most iconic companies, and they even make homes on wheels. For instance, the company's owner helped create this custom model. They added an extra axle and extended the chassis by almost 2 meters to fit a new body. The vehicle has 4 bunk beds and all the usual comforts, from a shower and a toilet to a deep fryer and a food processor. All of this is powered by a 183.5 horsepower diesel engine. But these kinds of modifications are pretty rare, since not everyone is willing to spend $500,000. MAN Truck & Bus AG is no stranger to being featured in top off-road magazines and videos. Their team can outdo even the wildest AI-generated ideas. For instance, they've showcased a motorhome perfect for a trip around the globe and even built a luxury truck for a Monster Energy commercial. We won't bore you with lots of technical details, just sit back and enjoy these stunning vehicles. You wouldn't think the Mercedes-Benz Sprinter could be so adventurous, but the pros at storyteller Overlander have transformed it into an off-road-ready expedition vehicle. It's got all-wheel drive and a 3-litre V6 diesel engine. To keep the power going, they've added solar panels with up to 600 watts of capacity. There's also a kitchen with a fridge and a microwave, and a heated shower. Plus, the Sprinter itself is loaded with features perfect for extreme adventures, like heated mirrors, smart navigation, and fog lights, all adding up to one amazing ride. The Argo Frontier might not be as impressive as any AI-created inventions, but the good news is that you can buy one right now. These ATVs are known for being super lightweight. The 6-wheeled Frontier 650 only weighs 404 kilograms, but don't be fooled, it is not a toy. It's great for navigating through swamps, bogs, and even rivers. On land, it can reach speeds of 35 kilometers per hour and carry 4 people. On water, it slows down to 5 kilometers per hour and can only hold 2 people. If that seems too small, keep in mind that its 27-litre tank can last for 8 hours of travel. The Frontier 650 will only set you back $11,000.